Say goodbye to all distractions. You know, one of the most common things that people want to learn, want to master, is the ability and the capability to stay focused, right? And whether you are a teenager or adult or entrepreneur or a CEO of a big organization, your ability to stay focused, whether it's in school, in your community, running a company, is everything, right? But the big but is that most people, they don't know how to stay focused. And one of the most common questions over the years, a lot of people that I personally mentor, they come up to me and say, I have so much distractions in my life. Can you give me a couple tips? Can you help me to unpack the secrets, how to get rid of some of this distraction so I can focus doing the main thing? Well, today is a good day. Today, I want to give you some good news because I want to share with you. Staying focused is actually not that difficult. Getting rid of distractions is also not that difficult to get rid of. As a matter of fact, it's pretty simple and easy to get rid of distractions. Let me share with you a couple things, and I hope it can help you by the end of this video and got some great ideas what you need to do going forward to stay laser focused so you can achieve anything you want in life. The first thing I want to share with you is that I want you to think about most of the time when we have distractions, where did it come from, right? Certain things happen, right? And then it creates what? Negative feelings and negative emotions, isn't it right? Feelings and emotions create distraction. When you have negative feelings and negative emotions, it creates what? Uncertainties, frustrations, anger. For example, you had an argument with one of your ex-employee, for example. And that incident itself is not actually that big. It's just simply because things do happen. But you turn a little molehill into a mountain because you had a disagreement. You had an argument. But you dwell on that one thing that happened this afternoon, and instead of kind of come back to equilibrium and get rid of the anger faster, and then you dwell on that situation for the next 2 weeks. Guess what's going to happen in the next 2 weeks? You're going to stay angry, right? So I want to give you hack number one. How do you get rid of frustrations, anger, uncertainties, anxieties easily? So I want you to write this one down. Write down what I call the 5x10 rule. Let me say that again. The number 5x10 rule. 10, the number 10. What does that mean? What is the 5x10 rule? If anything that you encounter in your life, and even is the most frustrating things, even is the most unpleasant things that or event that happen in your life or on your day-to-day life, if it doesn't matter in 5 years, okay, please do not spend more than 10 minutes on it. You get what I'm saying? 99% of the stuff, the events that happen in our life, guess what? It won't even matter 5 years from now. Or it won't even happen 5 years from now. Why do you spend the next 2.5 weeks dwell on an event or a conversation or a matter that gets you all angry and upset? Remember this, when you have negative emotions, it controls you. You can't function anymore. So the 5x10 rule is one of the rules that I live by over the years, especially when I'm running a high pressure type of business, which means I'm dealing with a lot of people because people are different. People have their own different personalities, different agendas, different intention. I have to stay calm all the time. But I can tell you one thing as a leader. Anything that I have personally encountered, 99% of the stuff that I encounter won't even matter 5 years from now. I want you to think about it. What you worry when you were 20 years old, are you worrying it today because you're already 40 years old? No, ain't it? Because it's not that important, right? What you worry about 5 years ago, do you still worry today? Not really, right? What you're worrying about right now, I can also promise you one thing. 3 years down the road, it's not that big anymore. So mastering and living the 5x10 rule is going to help you to resolve a lot of negative feelings and emotion. Because if your mind is not clear, if your mind is clouded by negative emotions and feelings, you're gonna be distracted, right? Now, then the next thing is about cutting the fat. What does cutting the fat mean? Cut the fat. It means that it is time for you to learn how to say no to a lot of things that does not serve you anymore. Maybe you shouldn't be going out on a Friday night when you can't afford it. Your goal is to make money right now. Why are you partying on Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night? It's time for you to say no. I'm going to cut the fat right now. I'm not going to do that anymore. Maybe it's going to different parties every Sunday, right? You got birthday parties, the baby showers, you got your cousin Johnny's, bachelor parties, and all these parties. Look, it's endless, right? It's endless. You always have different people inviting you to different parties or different events, okay? It's time to maybe cut some fat now and write down few of them you must go to, and majority of them you gotta put them on hold and something that you won't attend anymore. So cut the fat on the people surrounding you. Who are the people around you that's constantly raining on your dream, pulling you down? Every conversation you have with this individual, it's always trying to get you to do less. Those people, you gotta cut the fat. Not saying that you gotta get rid of them because they're your cousins. They're your maybe best friend that you grew up with, but you need to cut the fat and put them on the side right now and focus on what you gotta do, start to grow, start to make more money, become more successful. One day you can make a U-turn and go back and hang out with them from time to time, but not right now. Does it make sense for you? But of course, the negative one, the toxic one, the one that tried to hurt you, the one that tried to really intentionally to slow you down. The key is intentionally slow you down. You got to call them out in your life. It's time to delete them because they're not going to serve you anything. They're not going to serve you growth. Those are the most jealous people you're ever going to be around with. Why do you want to be around them? Just because you grew up with them. Now you what? You want to go big. You want to go big, guess what? You have to make decisions to get rid of certain people in your life that is not good for you. As a matter of fact, they're toxic for you. And you got to make those decisions. It's not easy, but I assure you, it is worth it. It is doable if you can focus on the big thing. Exactly what do you want to achieve? It's where the clarity comes in. You want to go big, you want to do something big, you have to get rid of something. Whether it's Netflix, negative friends, negative influence, listening to the wrong voice, bad behaviors, drugs, alcohol, partying all the time. Makes sense? So cut the fat. Then the last part is what? Conditioning. It's all about conditioning. It's about conditioning your mind, conditioning your skill set, conditioning your body. Mind, skill set, and body. First, your mind. Who do you need to listen to? Find somebody that you look up to that has everything that you want to have. Find that one person or two people or three people. They are in your industry that is killing it, that's crushing it. Learn from them. When I say learn from them, that does not mean you have to be right next to them. Go to the events, listen to the podcast, listen to the videos, ask questions if they have Q&A. Be at every single event they are at and learn how to stand out by asking questions so you get their attentions. Learn how to add value to those people you want to learn from instead of like, can you give me this? Can you teach me this? Can you give me this? Learn how to get their attention by you giving them something. It could be what? It could be a book that you read can help them and say, hey, I read this book. Maybe I think it's gonna help you out. You know what? You're not expecting anything in return. Maybe give some of your time. Maybe pick them from the airport. I don't know. But learn how to give. And more important than anything else, be present at every event, every podcast, every seminar they conduct. And that's how you learn from them. And by the way, again, when they have a Q&A session, be the first one who asks questions. That's how you stand out. That's how you gain their attention. When you add enough value one day and you be at the event, you post comments, you share the video, guess what? Eventually they know who you are, right? And now the second part is conditioning your skill set. Study your industry, okay? Whatever your industry you are in, you have to know what kind of skill set that you have to learn, you have to increase. So that way you can stand out among all your competitors, all the people that is in your same organization, same office. What kind of skill set? Maybe it's the ability to read people. Maybe it's learning how to close deals. Maybe how to persuade people authentically. Maybe learning how to tell stories. Maybe how to present in front of people and become a better communicator. Whatever those few skill sets that other people don't have, that's where you need to jump in and increase it. When you increase it, you stand out. It'll make you unique, right? And the last part is conditioning your body, right? Your body, if you feel good, you will do good, right? We hear this saying all the time. If you feel good, you do good. Go exercise. 60 minutes a day, 45 minutes a day. If you never exercise in your life, start 30 minutes a day. You can walk, you can climb, you can hike, you can swim, you can play basketball, you can do yoga. There are so many things. As long as you move around, it's better than you just sit at home and don't do anything. So conditioning your body is everything. So exercise. Watch what you eat. Watch what you eat. You know, maybe every single month, pick about a week and do fasting. Fasting is good. I do a lot of fasting. It helps me to feel better about myself. Maybe after 8 o'clock you don't eat and you only eat from 4 to 8, right? So you have 20 hours fasting, the 4 hours you can eat whatever you want to eat. Again, study nutrition, right? What is good for your body? What is going to make your body tired? What is going to get you motivated after you eat certain food? All those things are part of conditioning. So if you can control your mind, you can control your body, and you learn new skill set, you cut the fat, and live the 5x10 rule, I think it's pretty simple. I wouldn't say easy. Let me take that back. It's not easy. But I think it's pretty simple. You have a high probability. Something tells me that you have a high probability to be so much more focused than you are right now, right? So for any one of you want to get rid of distractions and want to start to stay focused and do some amazing things in your life, with your kids, with your family, with your loved one, with your community, with your company that you're running right now, with the people you're leading, start to do those few things I just described and share with you. If you find any value out of my video today, please share my video to anyone that you feel can benefit out of today's video. Post a comment below. I love to hear your feedback. That's what inspires me all the time out of my busy schedule to produce contents like this. Lastly, but not least, please download my Just Win app. Inside my app, okay, at the end of the video, there's a link. Download the Just Win app. Inside, it has thousands of videos and it's free contents I've been producing over the years. And I hope that you can watch some of those videos and contents, and I hope it's going to help you in a big way. All right, guys, I hope today's video helped you a lot. JW here, and see you soon. JW here. If you like my content, comment below and download my JW Just Win app. See you next time.